Da, 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 da. Let's get person at the house of Kamurai. I'm Kamurai. Hi. It's been a little bit. I missed last week because on Thursday I was like, "Oh, dude, it's Saturday," and on Saturday I was like, "I must have done it Thursday," and then I did no, thanks for not. No, well, that's okay. I've been sick up and down, so a little out of it. I've been trying to keep work and even work from home, and then stupid issues with that. And when I can, and I'm feeling well enough, go out and game with people and such. And yeah, just work is an exploding bomb. But I did recently sign up for something that should help me with my finances in the long run. Hopefully that'll happens, and it'll be okay. Life will be okay. I just need to find another job. I'd love to find work where I don't have horrible thoughts about everything. And like, it just seems like anywhere that you want to get to, it's like, well, just do it on your own, and then show them that you can do it on your own. If I could do it on my own, then I wouldn't fucking need them, would I? So yeah, I don't know. It's like, and then trying different ventures, trying to help Gamesville get a paint team up, and I need to do that flyer thing. I forgot about that. Cats keep getting out the front door because like I'll go to plug in my car and they'll get cracked. And I've been teaching them how to open doors, like with the bathroom. So sure enough, they open the front door, they go out, and they have a little adventure. But they've been coming back, so I just need to make sure he doesn't bite us all in the ass. Right now, I've got the box in the way, so they can't do it. So, like, one cat was looking at the crack to see what was outside because they're curious about outside a lot. And the other one was like trying to play with them, is what I thought it was looking like, but he was really just trying to smack him in the face to get him to leave the front door so he could look at it. A jerk. So yeah, I wasn't super happy about that, but that's why y'all let him. Thinks because he's fluffy and get away with things. It happens sometimes. But apparently there's all kinds of bugs going around, and I had this crazy earache that's starting to come back, and I don't like it. I actually take my antibiotics for the day. But I've been to the doctor a couple times, and they gave me some oxycodone for it the first time, which actually, by the time I took the last of it, it finally went away. And then it was gone for a whole while, and it's starting to come back, and I don't want to go to the hospital for pneumonia again. But I started to attribute some things to how I've been dressing, because I've been trying not to wear shoes whenever possible, and I like to wear shorts, especially when it's going to be hot indoors. I'm going to be indoors. So I've been trying to just sweat more. If that's my goal, then I'll achieve wellness as far as that's concerned. So there's that, and then, oh my gosh, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, I bought a space heater for work because I'm just freezing all day long. Like, my building's so poorly designed. I'm in the corner in a cubicle, not an office, so don't be like, oh, you guys are not corner office job. No. Yeah, I'm at the bottom of the hill where the shit falls. I'm in the corner of the building where the central conditioning is the last place to hit because it's getting overwhelmed by outside all the time. So if it's cold outside, my cubicle is cold. So I just need to have that space heater running. It worked pretty well on Friday. I managed to implement it. So as long as I keep doing that, maybe that'll help keep me from being sick, and I can move through things. So I guess I don't know if it's games related or not, but I've got endeavor with the Gamesville paint team to try to get my models painted, pay to paint type situation, and we just need to get more organized with that. It takes effort on my part to make that happen, because if we can get people rostered properly and everything, then and then I've still got to go through and organize and order my cards. I figured out a good way to do my versus cards though, so I'm going to do that. And I can do it by their number because apparently they did the same thing Yu-Gi-Oh did. Why'd you smack Tux in the face? Why? You like when I do it to you? Huh? You actually like swiped at him, which is what I didn't like. Kitty. So apparently they have like serial numbers just like Yu-Gi-Oh does, which is my favorite thing in the world because it helps you figure it out. And I never understood why you couldn't just have that serial number here to the rarity. But apparently I've got like a bunch of hollow foils and shit for versus, so they'll be worth a little bit more. But more than likely, it'll just give us a ballpark figure about to say, hey, this collection's worth X amount. Here's it at this lower amount. Please buy it so that it's not taking up that cubic space or whatever. And I've got to contact my friends at Atlantis because they were talking about coming down this spring sometime. And with the releases of Forgotten King, because we want to line it up with that, we've got to do that. And then I've got literally like 3 tubs of books or whatever to give them. And if I was living in Austin, I would have totally donated to all that. To the point where I actually thought about driving out there, but that would have been expensive and unnecessary. And I don't think the Real Girls crew would have been nearly as receptive to me as I am of them. So it would have been a real bad trip of it, I think, if I had done something stupid like that. Though it feels like I'm in like a midlife crisis sort of mode, so maybe those kinds of actions are right up my alley. And we'll see about where life takes us here soon enough. The pizza's not there anymore. It's dumb cat. They like cardboard, but they don't understand its magical properties. Because sometimes it has good smells coming out of it, and then sometimes it smells like things that have good smells coming out of it. And other times they like to scratch it, tear it up, and other times they like to hide in it. And it's like the magical thing for cats. They just don't get it. The only thing that's more magical is when I open and close disk drives. So they think things are actually disappearing to the point where like they get actively excited about it and they run over to figure out what's happening with the disk drive. And cats are silly. That's the long and short of it. But yeah, that's life. That's life with me. Not much more happened in 2 weeks than one, especially with me being ill. Just kitties, and games. And oh, I did, like, even after I was like, oh, I'm not buying any more big games, and I'm gonna not buy things, and blah, blah, blah. Divinity Original Sin went on sale, and I ended up buying that. And I bought like the Dungeon Siege pack. It was $5 for like 4 games or something. It's one of my buddies in Atlanta likes because he bought it thinking it was Dragon Age. So if nothing else, I'm sharing it with him. So I think that's worth it. But Divinity Original Sin, I'm really looking forward to playing some more. I need to get on schedule of doing that and things and looking at things. But I'm getting into things I'm going to talk about on another thing on Play Spot tomorrow, Sunday nights. It's the only thing I've done consistently in months. I do have some other videos and stuff to catch up. Boy, would it be nice to do that. I may actually get that accomplished tonight, maybe. So, I am Kamurai. Have a nice day.